Okay, we are back. We have returned. After a little bit, not that long, honestly, not that long. I don't think this video is going to be long just because it's not a long message, not a long thought that I had. Which kind of sucks because I love long videos. I love ranting, but hey, the night is young. What I wanted to say was, do you know that feeling when like you know it's gonna rain, or when you're expecting to know how you're feeling? Like you can tell that there's something inside of you that you feel, that you think, and you're trying to get it out. Like you can feel the presence of a thought, but not like the clarity of it. That's how I've been feeling for so long. Like when I tell you maybe 2 years I've been dealing with this, where I just felt like no matter what I did, I wasn't doing the right choice. And I'd try to justify it to myself, like, how is doing this the right choice? And then I was so like cautious of fucking it up and going the wrong way, especially with university, and like they just put so much pressure on people our age to decide what the fuck to do ever. And sorry, there's like a bug on the table. Okay, anyways. And I even have a song where I go like, I'm trying to find the right thing to do. I'm always trying to find the right thing to do, because as long as it's the right thing, right, I can be like at peace. This song is like unreleased, by the way. It's like one I made like years ago, and I kind of scrapped because I didn't love it. But it's so true. Like I've always, because I think I am quite wise for my, I mean, I've always been told that. Maybe, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I've always felt like in my mind there is a right way to do things. There's a right way to feel. There's a right way to manage your day. There's things that fit and suit properly with what, and like people would describe that as intuition, but I don't think it's my intuition. I think it's something a little more rigid, where there's the right thing tends to be this like the same thing, whereas I feel like intuition normally shifts what the right thing is, and it's never a clear pattern or a clear loop, because that's exactly what the brain likes. The brain loves a loop. The brain loves commodity, comfort, security, and safety, because that's literally what's ingrained in your brain to do, to ensure that you are as comfortable and safe, and you understand what's going on, right? So I'm starting to realize that this need of a right or wrong thing, or finding the right or wrong way to go about my life and my life path, is another way for the brain to try to get a sense of safety and feel secure in not only my, like, where I'm going, but in my identity. A lot of people choose degrees and paths because it reaffirms their sense of identity. They feel safe, right? Because I'm studying this and I'm good, and this is all covered. I mean, this is like who I am. And I go to classes and it does something and it's effective and it's working. And listen, it's true, but I don't know if recognizing that means that there's probably a life outside of that loop. You know what I mean? Like, if you can recognize that your brain does these things to reaffirm your identity, shouldn't the next step be to kind of break from it? And then again, shouldn't, right? There is no should or shouldn't. There's nothing you should or should not do. But I can't help but think with awareness comes responsibility to do better, to not do the things that I would expect for myself. And that, I mean, that's a totally different like thought to what I was gonna say originally, which was very clearly I heard in my brain, there is no right or wrong way, only your way. And that blew my mind. Listen, maybe that's like duh to a lot of people. But for me, it was like literally a revelation. I'm sorry, I'm literally staring at a white dead bug, and there's another fly here. Okay, this is like a little too buggy right now. There literally is no correct or incorrect way to do things. There is only your way. And once you do that, it just lifted off this amount of pressure that I have on myself to be doing the right things at the right time. Like, you have no idea how insane my brain is with this, and how like choice outcome my day-to-day life feels like. So it feels like a weight is lifted off when you finally like understand that this wrong timing, wrong timing, there isn't, like, for the sake of your mental peace, let's just say there is none. Let's just say that it's your timing, right? It's not right or wrong choices, it's your choices. It doesn't belong or have this, not everything has this like massive, deep, significant sort of validification of you're on the right path, you're on the wrong path. Sometimes your choices are just choices. And the thing is that you might think, okay, well, that means that they're insignificant, right? If they're not right or wrong, if they're not leading me to or away. No, it's the realization that these ways don't exist. There is no like these concepts of light and dark and good or bad choices don't exist. There is only your choice and the repercussions from it. There's these alternative universes in this thought, right? Listen, I could be proven wrong, right? Who knows? But these alternative universes of, oh, there's this one reality where you do everything absolutely correct. What even is correct? What does correct mean? What does right mean? What does wrong mean? Right? What does that mean? Because if everything is working towards self-improvement and thought, it is not as simple as you're doing the thing you're meant to be doing and the thing that you're not meant to be doing. These concepts don't exist. I'm gonna need you to let it go. Let go of the thought, of the pattern of choosing between the right thing, or like let go of the pattern of finding the right way to do things. It will serve you so much to think that everything is done your way. Choose the way that you want to make it, you want to do things, and everything else will follow. There is no model, okay? There literally is not. Like, these things don't exist. There are ways for your brain to feel like you're in control, and ways for your brain to feel like, oh, this is the right way to do it. Like it's sort of outside of yourself, right? The concept of doing the right thing, but it's not outside of yourself, and it's not some strict set of rules that everybody knows and everybody accepts as the right thing. No, fuck that. There is no conventional or unconventional. There's just your way. There's your rhythm, your pattern. And that's it. It's your pattern and what you do with that pattern. And that alone has lifted. Yeah, as I said, this is like the third time I've said it. I'm so self-aware of the ways I repeat myself. How's the right way to talk? What's the right way to present this idea, right? I mean, it just follows us everywhere. This perfectionism of presentation to ourselves. How do we look? How did this choice make us look at ourselves in a certain way or another? That's a prison, right? It's a mental prison to hold yourself accountable for absolutely everything. It's a mental prison. So I hope that resonates with people, because it has been an eye-opener for me. And I'm still learning. I wouldn't say I'm there yet. I wouldn't say I'm at the point where I don't hold myself accountable for everything. And I mean, not saying that, you should hold yourself accountable for, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nuance to everything. I hope people understand nuance, because if not, like, I've lost faith. But anyways, I've forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, I'm not fully there yet, but it's certainly helping me to think of life not as a test, not a multiple choice test, right, of ticking the right or wrong box, but more of like more of an open-ended question. Life is not multiple choice, it's an open-ended question, okay? Yeah, that's where I'm trying to get. And I hope anybody who's an overthinker like me feels better after watching this, because that thought has made me feel better. So if I've been able to make somebody feel better, that's listen, I'm happy, I'm satisfied. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and bye. I love you.